It's Simpson. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. We think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jared.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy passing catch.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Catch in the middle, it's Miller.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's so gay. Runnings don't play this one. Doesn't make any sense.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with this one.
And they're stuck in the pocket, can't do nothing. So they do the cheesy blitzes.
They'll try to impose their will. Alabama will get the 1st down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll knock him down.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
To the air, it's Simpson. Intercepted, a 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
Guess I gotta run the ball into a run. All my goods.
He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of the quarterback.
We blitzing him, man.
Protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away.
And he's
this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Miller. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Connection to the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Got a man. It's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football.
It's good blitz on.
You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to throw on third. Complete to the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Penn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams.
Okay.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes.
Watch him, Todd.
Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Bama. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
From inside the 15, chance for a
Let me get out of here. Come on.
finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my gosh, he was wide open.
Behind the receiver, maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They're dealing with a second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running to Green. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
With the catch, it's Pena. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped right at the 42-yard line line as this defense forces a 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. These corners backing off a bit. The give to the back. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Finds a little space. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Alabama quickly back to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He's brought down, but it'll be
generous
for
spot.
1st down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. One more quarter to go, and
So we draw the line. I'm telling you, we take it in. No fault to him, but the game probably gonna be 30 minutes. For what?
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Can't
That's
make
a
the grab
beautiful,
as he was going for 6 right there.
beautiful play move.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Yeah, I'm not waiting on it.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it?
Number 9 looks beautiful
No
right now.
signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
GG's.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down.
Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as
It wasn't a
he got the
2-score
ball.
game, I understand.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Bernard. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks.
You got that one little kickoff return around.
And again, on that last shot, it falls incomplete.
Offense trying to keep
I'm
the
scared.
balance on first and 10. He wants a big play here late. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Let's get out of here. He has 3 national championships too. I thought he was about to do stupid.
They have struggled. They haven't gotten the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard.
I might fill him up
Late in
here.
this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense is.
That's the kind of stuff.
They've been the more physical side.
I'll do what the game wants me to do.
That interception should seal this thing.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's second and 10. And this one
do what the
will
game
be
wants me to do,
stopped
man.
for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a third and long.
Uh-oh, I'm getting greedy.
From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the left side. They'll make the stop.
Oh, that is right.
First down, ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
I know.
Contact in the neutral zone.
Watch this game kick you right quick.
Good news for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Can't be a sore loser or a winner.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water.
Keep
It'll be
playing. I guess I'll
5
keep
free
playing.
yards for the O. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker.